you know that astronauts are actually taller in space? The Earth's gravitational forces compresses the discs in our back, but when you go into space and without the effects of gravity, your discs actually lengthen and it can make you up to 2 inches taller. And that stretching of the spine actually increases back pain. In fact, up to 77% of astronauts that go to space experience some form of lower back pain. So let's talk about why that is. I'm going to turn this over to Dr. Patel for her to help explain this phenomenon.
Hi there guys, Dr. Kiran Patel here. When astronauts spend a long time in space, their muscles change because there is little to no gravity. One of the important muscles affected is the multifidus.
The multifidus is one of the muscles in our lower back that helps stabilize our spine. And it actually couples with our deep abdominal muscles to help maintain an optimal level of stiffness and stability to the lumbar spine. What the astronauts experience when they return to Earth is very similar to what chronic lower back patients experience. Degeneration of the multifidus muscle can lead to decreased stability of the spine and an increased risk of disc herniations. So what do you do about this muscle in patients with lower back pain? Patients that experience chronic lower back pain often experience atrophy of this multifidus muscle, which decreases the stability of the spine and relies on the intrinsic nature of the bones, discs, and ligaments to help support the spine in isolation. So how do we strengthen the multifidus muscle? Physical therapy and working on exercise specifically dedicated to help strengthening this muscle is so important to help break this chronic pain cycle.
The reason we send patients with chronic lower back pain to physical therapy is to activate and strengthen the multifidus muscle and stabilize the lower back.
But doc, I've done physical therapy for years and it still hasn't helped my back pain. Well, there are some other options that are out there to help you. I'll let her explain.
One of the options for these patients is to be evaluated for restorative neurostimulation, which is essentially a spark plug or a pacemaker, if you will, for your back and help you strengthen it over time and eventually break the chronic pain cycle.
Restorative neuromodulation is pretty exciting technology because it's aimed at trying to correct the underlying problem versus other types of neuromodulation that are just kind of overriding your body's perception of pain. So basically this device can be implanted to help stimulate that multifidus muscle for it to continuously contract and get stronger over time. And that may potentially help your chronic lower back pain. And the study results so far have been pretty promising. So that's just a cool implication of the things that we can learn in space and how we can potentially change that to real life solutions to help people get better.